La da da dee, 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 dee. Bum, bum, bum. Bosh! Right, morning guys, welcome to the garage. Now, sorry it's been a little while since I've done a film, but as you know, or may know, all my recording equipment went to shop when I done the coast to coast. Anyway, I just bought myself a new camera. This is a Sony HDR CX470, I believe it is. Now, I've never used one of these like proper little camera things before, so I'm just getting used to it. But anyway, a little bit of the kit review. So I'm not going to show everything, obviously, because you saw that before, but how did it hold up? Well, the bag, the Exos 58 from Osprey, very good. It was good. Now, to begin with though, I was finding that I had a bit of back pain with it, and I thought, ooh, is that because of the way I'm packing it, or what? So after a few days, I changed the packing of the bag, and I wouldn't recommend this because these things ain't cheap, but the aluminium frame, I'll give it a tweak. What I call a tweak, I bent it. And from there on in, good as gold. It may just be that it's a new bag and I had to get used to it, I don't know, but once I gave it that little tweak, it was fine. I did take the brain. I took the brain in the end, and I had stuff in it, and I got to Alton and I thought, I don't need most of this stuff, so I just simply got all the stuff that I didn't want, I put it back into the brain and I posted it home, so that made the bag a little bit lighter again, which was nice. Yeah, so good bag. Now, my filtration system, that was absolutely superb. I did think at one point I'd lost it. I thought, oh no. But I had a backup. I had one of those little Sawyer minis as a backup. But there we are. That was a little filter there. And so you can see all this on the kit review before I went. But this was absolutely brilliant. It really was. I did have a point where I thought I broke it because nothing would come out, and simply all it was the little filter that goes in the river, pond, whatever. Yeah, it become blocked. So I go a quick flick, good as gold. So very good. MSR, Trailblazer or something filter. Yeah, very good. That was that. But yeah, it was a. Looking back at it, I suppose it's like they call one of them secondary pleasures, isn't it? At the time, you're wondering why you're doing it, and then you look back at it and think, yeah, brilliant, done it. It was hard. Oh, it was hard, especially like the bolts and that. And that was something. That's something I'll tell you. I went in March solo. That ain't a good idea. That's really not a good idea, and I would not recommend it. You will definitely need Ordnance Survey maps. You will definitely need a compass. You will need a good map case. Now, I had one like that and it disintegrated. It just literally fell apart. Now you think I was only out there for 2 weeks, but within a week this bag, which was a new one, just literally fell apart. So that wasn't very good. And I ended up with one of these much robust ones. Compass, 2 compasses. Definitely take your compasses with you. Know how to use them. Yeah, you're gonna go across big hills, mountains and moors. The moors, I did do as I was told by locals, and I tried to avoid them like whenever I could, but I did have to go across a couple, and incredible. You can, well, one thing, you're up to your knees in muck, and you'll take one step forward, pull that leg out, do another step, disappear, and you try doing that for a mile or so. But well, anyway, you'll be there and it's clear, and then like within 10 minutes, where the hell it comes from I don't know, it's just thick fog or mist or whatever you want to call it, and you can't see nothing. You really can't. And if you've taken a bearing, good, because like you could work on that, but on your own you're stuck. It's a vast area, the locals won't be out there, no one's going to hear you playing with your whistle. So like, you be careful guys, yeah, you be careful. That time of year, not good. Anyway, don't want to scare you or nothing like that, but I made it, so it is doable. But anyway, so this mat, I got this off of Amazon. A to Z do a series of all like the long walks. It's £8.95, and I don't know if you can see that, but can you see the yellow mark? Yeah. They pre-mark it for you, so there's a yellow mark all the way through. But the first part of it, there's hardly any signs. There are hundreds of tracks. You're gonna get lost. There's no two ways about it. You're good if you don't. But there's tracks all over the place. So that's good. Gotta get your certificate, yeah. Get your little certificate. Okay. So that's just a little bit here. I don't want to waffle too much, but like I say, I want to test out this camera and download it. Compedes, I didn't have them in this box. I had them in. I actually had them in a cigarette box, then wrapped up inside a little waterproof bag. Compede plasters, brilliant. Get as many as you can. I got through a rough guesstimate 11 packets. Yeah. Now you only get 5 plasters in each packet, so 55 plasters. But cool, you're going to need them. You're going to need them. Right. My tent. It was the Z-Pack. Is that right? My memory's terrible nowadays. It really is. But anyway, the tent. What I've done is I actually put the tent inside another bag because it was easier to pack it away. And you do need your walking poles with the duplex, yeah. But absolutely brilliant tent. Absolutely brilliant. It's so light, yeah. Without stakes and things, 21 ounces. It's a pound and a bit, pound and a third, something like that. And once you get used to using the poles to put it up, it's simple. It really is simple to put up. Loads of space inside, loads of space. Brilliant little tent. It really was a brilliant little tent. Very expensive though, like I say. And then of course you've got to pay, if you're in England, import tax. Got to pay tax on something, can't you? But anyway, so brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I did do a video on it. I'll do you another one because obviously it didn't come out. It was one of the films that got wrecked on me doobry. That's it. Now, I was going to take a set of mess tins, and basically a set of mess tins is just 2 mess tins, one inside the other, and you put gear inside. Oh, that's the bag, by the way, that the tent comes in. It's lightweight. What I've done is I made myself a lid. That's out of an old Captain baked bean tin or whatever it was, and got rid of one of the mess tins, kept the small one, and in there I had my wash kit, basically the wipes. Now I've heard with the wipes you can not dehydrate them, but dry them out, which will then give you a dry weight, and then you can just dip them in water and it reactivates them. Now I didn't actually try that, that's what I've heard. So I had a Compede stick, with toothbrush, toothpaste, and soap and stuff, spare glasses. If you wear spectacles, do take a spare set, at least one spare set. I did lose a pair when I was up on the knot. I don't even really remember losing them, but I would have lost them then, would I? But anyway, they just fell off or disappeared or whatever they'd done with them. My pocket rocket, like the element for my gas cylinder. I sent home the solid fuel. I didn't use it. Everything was so wet anyway. Yeah, you could have, you know, done bushcraft and survival skills, right? But it's easy to just stick a gas ball in one of these things. So that was really good, worked really well, and I only had the small cylinder. Small cylinder, which I've put in one of these things. Ah, there it is. I only had one of them, and that lasts me like the 2 weeks. Oh no, lasted me a week, and I bought 2, so I had 2 of those. I got rid of one when I was away, and bought another one. Right, that's that done. Nice fork spoon, and I did keep ferrocerium rod and strike, just in case anything did go wrong with me gas, and I needed to make a fire. So there we are. So that all lives in there. La, 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 la. Yeah, I say not a great deal more to do really. Now, walking poles. Now I've got the tent, and you need the walking poles for that. You will definitely need walking poles. The things take so much pressure off of your knees and that. When you're coming down the dent, oh my, but they call it the chimney stacks. Yeah, so if you're coming from the west coast and going up and down, when you come down, God, I've never known anything like it. It's like a nigh on vertical drop, and you're there with your sticks, and God, I don't know, take it out on your knees, and you know, you've got a pack on your back which is trying to push you down the hill. Anyway, walking poles. You will definitely need walking poles. Now you don't have to go nuts and go buy really expensive ones. These are, but these are carbon lights from Leck, yeah, and these are the twist ones. So you twist it and you extend it. Let me show you. Yeah, so you extend it to whatever. You see the markings. You've got markings on that one. You've got markings on this end. Look. Now I fortunately walk at 120 centimetres of length on my sticks, which is just the right size for my tent. So I didn't have to mess around at the end of the night. But yeah, so you get these twist ones. Now, when I was away, and it's no fault of the equipment, yeah, I'll make that clear. When you're walking, you'll twist your wrists and everything else, and this gets stuck. And what did happen is these, like where they've been twisted around, they actually collapsed when I was going along. Now, I wasn't putting a lot of pressure on them. I wasn't in a dangerous position, which was fortunate, but I just noticed it went. Now, that ain't bothered me, okay? But what it did do is it brought me attention to the fact. So what I was doing after that was periodically making sure they were still done up. Now, you can get hiking, walking poles, and they have like a lever that locks them off. Now, I don't know if they're any better or not. I've never used them, but I'm really happy with these. I've done Hadrian's Wall, West Highland Way, and now the Coast to Coast with them, and that's the only time that they've, if you like, given on me. And I would say that's down to me because they didn't check my equipment. So no fault with Leck. All right, really good they are. But you will need them. Help get you up them hills down the other side. So there's your walking poles. What else we got? My wee pot. Oh, you're going to want one of them. You are going to want one of them. You get out of your tent at night when it's freezing cold and chucking it down with rain. You're going to want one of them. And of course they're unisex. They're only a couple of quid. Brilliant. Won't go anywhere now without that. Brilliant. Now. See, Matt? These things, brilliant these are. They are so, for what they are so comfortable. They really are. I'm a big lump. It would be nice if it was a little bit wider, but if it was, you know, it's going to get stuck on things. And what I do is I fold it in half like that and I shove it down inside my bag. But absolutely brilliant, really comfortable they are, and they're so robust, they're so strong, you know. Yeah, right, that's that. What else have we got? And I say I'm not going to get everything. I didn't really take much more apart from spare clothes. My poncho. I've got that poncho. Where is it? I didn't bother showing you, but anyway, it's on the pre-film. Well, I just took it off in the end. The thing just flapped about all over the place. It certainly didn't keep me dry. My leggings, they literally got blown off and ended up round my ankles, which I suppose is quite funny, but at the time tripped me over. Weren't very funny. I just left them. So in the end I had no real waterproofs. I didn't have leggings and I didn't have a poncho. I just got wet. That's what it is, really. Oh dear. Boots, my boots were really good. Do get good walking boots. My trousers, which were the Montaigne trousers, they got absolutely soaked. So did my jacket. I believe that's the Montaigne as well. But it all dried out relatively quick, you know, which was nice. So there wasn't no chafing, absolutely no chafing. That was the merino wool underwear. That was really good. What else? With gloves. Now I had 3 pairs of gloves. I had a pair of gloves as dry clothes for in my sleeping bag, and I two other pairs for when I was walking and working and stuff like that. And the weather and possibly twisting on the sticks and everything else, my gloves, or the woolen pair, absolutely, they just disintegrated. All the threading come undone, and in the end I just had like these bits of cloth hanging off my hands. I didn't throw them away because it was the only protection really I had, apart from getting socks out and putting them on my hands, or paper bags or something, from the weather. So do get yourself some good gloves, you know. So I had to buy some new gloves, and I was quite tough with myself. When there's Kirby Stevens, there's two kind of like go outdoors shops there. One of them is a young lad, youngish lad, really nice, helpful fella. The other one is what we'd call upmarket, and basically wasn't too interested in the fact that I wanted some gloves. So they wanted to sell me a pair of gloves for 70 quid, and I thought, really? They didn't fit? Oh, they'll be alright, mate. Nah. But there was a load of second-hand shops, so I bought myself a pair of woolen gloves for £2.50. We weren't bad going, was it? And I say the other outdoor shop is kind of an old style guy. It's like his dream. He does it. He's in there. Very, very helpful. That was right at, well, as I came into Kirby Stevens, he was on the right hand side opposite the church, next to this big motorbike shop. He's a brilliant guy, absolutely brilliant. You want anything, know anything about the walk, go in there and ask him. Good lad, good lad. Anyway, right, sleep bag. I didn't take its compression sack. I had this shoved down inside a dry bag, which itself was shoved down inside another dry bag, and it kept everything dry, which was lovely. But this is the Snug Pack Expandable 3. Yeah, if I was to give it a mark out of 10, I'd say 7 out of 10. For anybody that's not a big lump like me, you'd probably give it a higher rating. But it was still a little bit constricted. Not too bad, but a little bit. And the hood got really wet with condensation, and it was cold. So obviously the hood got a bit cold, but it's lightweight. You've got to compromise sometimes, and yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm not going to complain about it. It's I didn't get cold, and I was definitely in sub-zero temperatures, so that was cool. That was good. Well, that's basically it, guys. What else can I say? It is hard. You meet some lovely people en route. There's some beautiful places to stay. I stopped at a lot of inns. I stopped at the Yerkes in Swaldale. Now, I can't rate that enough. After you've done that walk and you get offered one of these Yerkes, it was only 50 quid. That's all it was. And I thought, oh, that'll do me. I'll pay that rather than put my tent up. And it was terrific. And the people that own it, I think it was Michelle and Ian, really, really lovely people. And then of course you had that big bubble bathy thing, what they call them, jacuzzi. That was brilliant. When your feet are aching and you all look like that and you're just laying there kind of, oh, take me away, lovely. No, that was really nice. Where else did we go? So you get to some of the pubs. So the White Line and the Buck. When you get to the Wainstone, there's a pub. It's about 2 miles off the track, but the owner, Wolfgang, he come and picks you up in his car, yeah, and you go to his pub. It's a brilliant pub. I mean, I've done films of it, but they haven't come out. Lovely, lovely pub, and he's got these dirty, great big dogs. What are they called? Schnauzers or something? I mean, they're brilliant dogs. They really are. Good guard dogs. Good guard dogs. You don't want to argue with them. Anyway, and oh, he does some lovely food, and if you like your lagers, he does all like German lagers and that, but he'll come and pick you up. He caters for all sorts of outdoors, camping, hiking, motorbikes, push bikes, caravans. He's got land out the back. Anyway, can't rate him high enough. Absolutely brilliant. Where else did I go? The Black Lion in Richmond. Excellent. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely food. And they washed all my clothes for me. They've got like a laundry service. They're all geared up. These guys are all geared up for like the hikers and cyclists and things like that. So would I do it again? Not in March, and not on my own. With someone else in the summer, or maybe on my own in the summer. Yeah, possibly could do. And then people are saying, well, what's your next little adventure? Well, to be honest, lads, ladies, I don't know. I really don't know. I could soon have some time on my hands, which would be nice, and I've always wanted to go to Wales, you know, and places like that. I never went there in the army, it was a bit different then, but yeah, I'd like to do that. Where else would I like to go? Canada. I'd love to go to Canada. Oh, hello Ryan, by the way. Ryan Clark, young Canadian lad I bumped into. We got up and over like a mountain thing together. But lovely lad. So yeah, he was Canadian. Sounds like a lovely place to go. Anyway, so the film wasn't the best quality in the world, but that's all I could put together, guys. Sorry about that. And I'm still trying to recover the data off the SD card. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, there you go. So you be good, you be safe, and you keep smiling. Well, I'll catch you later, guys. Thanks ever so much for your comments, your subscriptions, and everything else. And I'm glad you enjoyed the film. And anyway, catch you later, guys. All the best. Bye.